Hi everybody, welcome to Attack with LarryC. I'm your host, Larry Christensen, and we're going to talk about a very important motif in attacking chess, and that is the notorious, the famous two-bishop sacrifice. Two-bishop sacrifice typically comes about when both bishops, in the case at hand here we have a game between Amos Byrne, English noted chess figure, Amos Byrne white, John Owen black. I think John Owen was an English master of that era, not of the rank or stature of Amos Byrne, but there's Owen's defense. He's made his mark as well. And here we have a position. This is from Liverpool, 1880. And this is one of the earliest examples of the two-bishop sacrifice. There's only one problem, though. It didn't conclude successfully for the sacrificer. And but we do have a position that is classic two-bishop sacrifice type of position. You have the bishops trained on the white king. G2 and H2 are the main target pawns. The rook on F8 is ready to lift, and the queen is ready to swing towards the white's king area. So here's how the combination proceeded. He took, perfectly sound and good. Check. And now, unfortunately, Owen missed his opportunity to win by playing, instead of playing bishop takes G2, he should have played bishop F3. And as we will discover a little later, this is often a more effective way to prosecute the attack. Here, if white plays G takes F3, Queen G5 check, followed by Rook F6, wins very quickly. What's the point behind Bishop F3? Basically, it prevents the F2 pawn from advancing, which then gives the white king an outlet via F2 to escape from the ravages of the attack. So here, Bishop F3 would have won the game quite easily. By the way, here black is threatening Queen G4, followed by mate. And if Bishop E2, then the queen no longer has access to the second rank for defensive purposes. Then black goes ahead and plays Bishop takes G2. If F3, Queen G3 is totally decisive. The queen cannot go to F2 or take the bishop, and white can basically resign. Rook F2, Bishop H3, check, King H1, Queen takes F2 and wins. Instead, unfortunately for Owen, he played Bishop takes G2, and Byrne did not bother taking that bishop wisely. If King takes G2, Queen G4 check, King H1, Rook F6 would win for black. Actually, Queen F3 check, followed by Rook F6 would win for black. But Byrne alertly played F3, and black had to be satisfied with Bishop takes F1, Bishop takes F1, Rook F6, and he still had reasonable play, a rook and two pawns for the two bishops, but the position's far from clear, and as it turns out, Amos Byrne ended up winning this game. This brings us to a famous and successful two-bishop sacrifice. This was played by Emanuel Lasker against Johann Bauer, played in Amsterdam, 1889. And white had just played knight h5. His bishops are poised to strike. Let's see how Lasker put him away. Took on h7. King takes h7, Queen takes h5 check. King g8. Now, Lasker struck with Bishop takes g7. If f6 now, white wins easily with Queen Bishop h6, not Queen g6. That's not